Fremont High School, we were working with the track and field team. It was all about injury prevention. So we wanted to make sure that we were focusing on lateral hip, trying to get that stronger and make sure it was stable. We also wanted to make sure we were working on their core strengthening and just general strengthening for the legs overall. So what we decided to do was we tested these areas first, and then we had different sections through each workout. So they would work for 15 minutes on their core strengthening, we'd switch them over to lower leg strengthening, and then we'd have them work specifically on their hips. And overall we saw a lot of improvements in these areas because we were really able to target where their weaknesses were. Overall, we saw a lot of results, mostly in the hip. People were noticing that they had a lot more stability. When we were testing it, we saw a 15% increase overall in the lateral hip. Also, for the core strengthening, since we were targeting that, we saw a 9% increase in core strength. And then we also saw an 8% increase in agility and coordination, which we tested with hurdle hops. So overall, I'm very happy with the results, and I saw a lot of improvement in the times of the athletes also. They were able to run faster and feel more stable. The coaches gave me a lot of feedback saying that they were noticing people were saying that they felt stronger overall. Also, they were complaining less. So that's definitely a great thing when we hear less complaining from the athletes. The athletes were saying that they had a lot of fun. And it was a lot different and actually more difficult than some of the exercises they were used to doing. So it really challenged them, but they felt like it challenged them in a good way. The highlights were definitely seeing the improvements overall, getting to see the smiles on their faces when they realized that they had, more balance or more coordination. Also getting to have more athletes that made it up to higher levels of competition. That was definitely a big highlight. Actually, some of the people that made it furthest in the program were the ones that made it furthest in league finals and overall CCS, so it was great to see. I would recommend that we continue beyond through cross-country season because now that track season's over, a lot of those athletes will have the summer off, and then they will be the ones that get to really promote it, since they're most familiar with it, into cross-country season. So I'd love to continue the Beyond program with cross-country at Fremont High School.